Boops.
What? Hello there, Aaron. Redeeming first and with a 47-month Prime resub. With a 47-month streak. My goodness. Hello there. Welcome on in. Along with Deadeye and Miley, redeeming a Hydrate. How are you three doing? I really appreciate the resub as well. Hope y'all are doing well. Finally back. Beyond the solo world, it's gonna be good. Hopefully. Hello, D. Clark. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. How's everyone's week been so far? It's already almost over. It's the end of Thursday. One more day left, and then it's the weekend. You doing okay? Just okay? That's fair. I'm doing alright. Bit tired.
I'm doing great, Thaddy. How are you? I hope you're well.
I am well, overall. But hello, look at that Deadeye with a 35-month Prime resub. My goodness. Look at those numbers climb. I'm glad you're doing great. It's good to hear. Real good to hear. Not a bad week. Storm on Sunday dropped a tree limb on my roof. Been dealing with the insurance company and still waiting. I am beyond sorry. That just sounds like a pain. It does suck. There's just no other way to say that's just not fun at all. I don't blame you for not having a good week. Dang storms. Hope it didn't do too much damage. Yep, two options: repair 400 or roof replacement for 7,000. So I'm waiting on them to see what they're covering. That is a good thing to wait on. Because who knows? Maybe a complete replacement isn't a half bad idea. I don't know much about roofs and all that, but anytime you repair anything, it usually doesn't last too long. Anywho, here we are in the solo world. Back at it. My goodness. Getting a raid right away. Hello, Armor Blue. Raiding on in. Hello, Minor Mom. Kaboomer. That is a fun name. Hope you're doing well. Armor Blue, though. Hello there. Welcome on in. I really appreciate the raid. What were you up to today? We're just getting going here. Hoping for a whole roof, but again, who knows at this point? Water damage already happened, so it's in their court at the moment. Ugh. Hopefully it gets taken care of. There, D-Clark. Hello, Armor Blue, though. Welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, it's going alright. As I said, we're just getting started here. Only a few minutes into stream. So I really appreciate the raid. Just chilling and gathering materials. Are you on a server, SMP, hardcore world? Somehow all of the above? I don't think that one's possible. Maybe. Your hardcore world, you have it on a server, but nobody else is able to play on it. There we go. It's all possible. Hitchhikers SMP. That's a fun name. Sounds like a cozy vibe. There you go. Gathering materials. It sounds fun. Nice and peaceful. Maybe that's what we should do. I mean, I don't have any materials I need to gather, so we'll just do some mining somewhere. Let's get a shout out. Guys, if you don't know Armor Blue, they participated in the Last Life for Extra Life charity event. They were one of the people with a big dog army. I know you guys don't forget the dog army that we ran into. I'm not following. I'm sorry there, Blue. Definitely worth the follow. Anyone that participated in that event is worth the follow, that's for sure. And hello there, Emmy. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? All the dogs. I remember the dogs. I angered one of the packs in that end fight. They all burned in lava because of it. But that's besides the point. Get to find an oral. My goodness, what's up with you? I have so much. I have too much wisdom. I had that same problem. My wisdom has been dimmed. Also, if anyone needs to raid and run from Armor Blues raid, feel free to. No worries. We're just getting started, so you got plenty of time to lurk and come back if you want. Or not, it's fine. You don't have to hang out with me. We do fun things. If you wanna, I can show you around my world. Although I think most of the people probably already know me. Hello there. I gotta close this. Oof. It's making it hard to talk, not gonna lie. Your wisdom? Builds are amazing. Oh, you're too kind. I mean, we've put a lot of time and effort into it. I won't deny it. I do love where we've come over the years. And terraform this mountain here. Still working on it. So now how's Dwarven Kingdom? You can see the entryway here. Man, once you lose your wisdom though, Amy, for a few days you won't be able to talk much either. As I said, still working on it. We're actually making great progress on stone placing. And just the overall terraforming of all this. Wow. Took a couple days off streaming here. So it's been a second since I've been back in my world. Didn't do a fly around today. So sometimes forget just how much progress we've made. As I said, also working on a Dwarven Kingdom. That'll go within the mountain. It's the backside of the entrance. But one of the rooms started over here. Our pillared hall. Just a bunch of pillars. Let's hope Minecraft doesn't crash either. I added my last mod I had been waiting on for a while. There's a beta version of it. They're like, beware. It's not a full release. There could be issues. I'm like, that's fine. You get the point. Big, lots of pillars. Big pillars. Hello there, Big Toe, as well. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Supports 40% of your bio. That's right. That's me. I'm carrying. Wow. I didn't know that. Is that true? Maybe like my last surgery, I was back to my norm within an hour because I was in so much pain before. What? This room is so cool. Oh, thank you. It's inspired, if you guys know Lord of the Rings, inspired off of that. Heavily inspired. And see the wall design we have. Stuff there. I don't know. I asked ChatGPT to tell me a cool fact about big toes. That's crazy. You know what? It is a cool fact, though. I wouldn't have known. Wouldn't have guessed it. Anyway, the walls for the pillared room are going to have a similar vibe as to our entryway. But the difference is that wall is taller and way longer. It's a huge blank canvas for me to work with, and we designed a really cool looking build for it that has a similar vibe to this. You had to have a root canal because of infection. Terrible pain for months. Oh, I bet. I haven't had one myself, thankfully. But any sort of tooth problem is just painful. Just gonna remove the trespassers quickly. uh, and just like that, there goes a Minecraft day. Man, I'm still trying to process all the things D. Clark's going through. I think I don't. It's too much. Anytime you have to deal with insurance, it's just not fun. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do some mining. I'm sure there's someplace I gotta flatten around here. I'm just seeing things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired today. There's some short lights over here. Oh, hey, we could talk about this. There we go. Do we need one here? It looks like it. Oh no, it's 1. I always forget. Can mobs spawn at 1 or is it only 0? I feel like it's 0. That makes sense. Low chance if not. We could do some water draining. We could do some mining. We got some ground back here that we need to mine. You're building a dark fantasy styled Japanese city. That's a very interesting two things to put together. I love it. I have no idea how to build in that aesthetic. It's not going great. Oh, I mean, you'd go for like the general. I don't know. You'd try and like get the structure of like what like Japanese structures are kind of usually referenced to. And then you just, instead of using the usual more bright reds and blues, you'd go for much more of a darker, like deep slate and black stone, I guess. Oh, we need to turn that down. One of these days, Minecraft will go and change and bump down some of their loud sounds. Mostly just the roofs are a pain. I have no idea how to make them look good on a smaller sized houses. Oof, that's fair. Roofs can be interesting. It's a good way to put it. Oh, why did I do that? Just... I'm sad. Earlier this week, probably on Monday, when I still had a lot of energy, I was so inspired to do some building with Minecraft, and I never had the chance to actually sit down and use the energy I had at that point. Now it's kind of left me. I was fully ready to load up one of my creative worlds and just build an entire build in a day or so. That was the type of energy I was on. I got inspired from something I had seen. It would have just been some sort of... I got inspired from multiple things, and then my mind went wandering on how I could build them, and I came up with throwing things together. Back to an old idea I had, just more refined, of a ruined castle and structure area. Tough to explain. Much easier to just show. Hello there, Gorgor. How are you doing? Hope all is well. And I've changed the grass with moss for a darker color. Darker color. I honestly love it so much more. You had moss before, and now it's a darker color? What do you mean? I can totally see what you mean if you made the surrounding area darker. That would totally help with the feel of it all. It's one of those things I don't really think about too much. Just how much a biome, like different biome grasses, can change the aesthetic of a build. I didn't think about it until I saw Calvin. Calvin had done it for one of his creative builds he was working on. And he nailed it with the color he had chosen for the grass. I was like, I wouldn't have even thought of that. And he also did it for water. Water also changes a lot in different biomes. Not a lot, but a few different colors with them. This is an interesting thing because I would have never crossed my mind. No, it was grass in a cherry grove, so kind of light. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Then I swapped it out with moss, which is much darker and clean. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that definitely adds more, adds a whole different color to it. Oh yeah, there was a lot of different things that inspired me. I just remembered one of them. B-Dubs is finally back. He took a bit of a break from making all sorts of different YouTube stuff. He came back finally, made another video, and he built a lovely little lake area. I loved what he did with one of his trees. He used the new, I don't know what they're called yet, but it's like the new pale moss hanging root thing. I was happy to see you use one of the things I would have suggested. I don't see people do it too often. Hanging pale moss, is that what it's called? Or is that what that's probably what I said. Or do you not know what I'm talking about? Oh, tabs. Oh, dearie, you're missing out. And hello, tabs. How are you doing? That's what it is? Okay. Phew. Is that really what it's called? That's a bad name. It should be totally called hanging pale moss roots thingy. I'm tired but good. I feel that. Alright, well, I gotta go. Have a good stream. Don't forget to thank your big toe for carrying your weight. 40% of my weight. I won't forget it. And supporting your balance. You have a good one there, big toe. I hope your build turns out well. Sounds like a really fun, a fun mashup of two ideas. They're two different themes. Pale hanging moss. We'll get to the bottom of this. No, we won't. I don't have any. Can I? Oh, this doesn't go bad. I knew it. Hang on. I know I have some somewhere. Aha! It is pale hanging moss. Who would have thought? Uses Bomula stuff, I'm assuming. Oh. Was it shears for it, probably? I'm out of shears. Wow. Hey, look at that. Cool. Just to check for my own curiosity. No way! Oh, this is why we check! This is important knowledge. Oh, works. Oh, close enough. Sounded right to me. I don't think anyone would really care. Maybe Silk Touch? Oh, wait. Yeah, true. I wonder if I could just use any Silk Touch. You can! Yeah, that needs to be changed. It's cool, but it doesn't feel right. The resin blocks are pretty too. I'm not a big fan of orange. I had some resin somewhere. Here we are. Had some clumps. I like this aspect of it. I wish it was more varied. Is this how you make it? Nope. Probably need 9 of it, huh? Says the man with 10,000 streamlights. Not 10,000, is it? I stand corrected. It's almost 12,000. Instructionally glazed terracotta. Is it? Oh. Is it? I don't think so. Well, it looks pretty same. At one point I thought so. It's the leaf piles? Ah. I haven't seen any leaf piles. Those aren't in yet. But they just look like a bunch of dead leaves. I wasn't the biggest fan of them. When I had seen the one little thing of it. Saw a short from Tan. Well, Tan doesn't... I follow Tan on TikTok. I never see any of hers, so... I don't know what's wrong. I see him every once in a while. I think they'll bring some life. It'll be interesting. Yeah, we were talking. Someone was telling me about the new leaf piles. I was very intrigued with it because they said it will just continuously occur over time, which I think sounds like a bad idea if that's how they work. But who knows if they're right. I do think it's cool that we're finally getting some animal variants. I don't think it's not a big change, but it's a big change to the look of the game if you think about it. Like biomes are gonna have so much more life to them. Just the fact that it has its own designated animals now. It's cool. I don't know, someone was telling me about the next update and all the different things that'll be added. And my understanding of it all was that it's a very visual update for Minecraft, which is huge. We don't get a lot of things that change the actual look of the game often. And there's going to be a lot of atmosphere added. It's exciting. But they said fireflies, right? They could have just been lying to me at that point. They spawned in like cherry blossom petals. That's what I would assume. That's how I would assume they work tabs, is it'd be like the cherry blossom petals. And I hope that's how they would be. I don't know. They have been weird with fireflies. I don't know. I've heard a lot of different things about Minecraft, and I haven't heard a lot of things recently about it. But like, I had heard at one point that there's like new people kind of. There's like a new person that's kind of taken over. So things are a little bit different. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know this stuff. You guys are the ones that tell me this stuff. The initial reason they didn't what? Them add them was because they were dangerous for frogs to eat. Yet eating flaming cubes isn't. I don't know. I don't care what Minecraft says. You can literally feed a parrot a cookie and it dies. They don't care. That seems like a very not really thought out statement. I think fireflies would be a very great atmospheric thing. I think of any game when it turns nighttime in any game and there's fireflies buzzing around. That's crazy. It adds so much to the nighttime. Just like the weird little wisps of light that you see and the glowing. I think it's a cool idea. But for what I know, hello to Triple H. I really appreciate the raid. Hello to both you and Minxie. I hope you're doing well. I saw you were playing a different game today. I'm on a tangent though, and I gotta finish it. I really appreciate the raid. But no, in Minecraft, the last time they added a glowing mob to the game, the thing doesn't actually glow. So, you know what? The fireflies might not even give off any light level, which would be sad. But anywho, welcome on in, Triple H. Contract, I saw that. What kind of game is it? Let's get a shout out for you. Triple H, absolutely amazing streamer. If you're not following already, missing out. They usually do mod in Minecraft, but apparently they were playing some sort of house flipper game, but more immersive. You know, a bit of variety as well. Plus they've raided me countless times. So thank you, Triple H. But how have you two been overall? It's great seeing you. My goodness, what is that name and how do I say it? Okay, well, I don't know if you'll send any other messages, but hello there. Welcome on and hope you're doing well. You've sent 3 messages in my chat. All of them being the hi with a wave. I appreciate it. If you're just a lurker, feel free to lurk. I will probably never get your name right. I don't even know how I would say it. I'm new, who's this? Misty on Tuesday? I know. I really wasn't feeling it. It's been a tiring week. Myrna? Myrna Whale? The pebble placing? We're not placing any pebbles at the moment either. I'm tired today as well. Just doing some mining. I've never played House Flipper. I've seen other people play it though. That sounds fun that you have found a more immersive one even. No mind mining is relaxing. Exactly. Plus at the time I want to do this, so gotta do it at some point. May as well do it when I'm not in the mood to do anything. Have some coffee, it'll perk you up. Probably not. I don't have coffee either. Thank you for the hydrate there, Minxie. Probably doesn't help. It's kind of warm in my room at the moment. Especially when Thaddy has the axe. What? So, you know, when we're tired, we just get some nice, peaceful mining. Just talking to people. Anywho, this next update for Minecraft does sound very interesting. My goodness. I'm just not... I should just never start talking on a tangent. Hello there, shooting prophet. I keep getting interrupted. I'm not complaining, but man, I really want to stop getting interrupted by raids. I really appreciate each one of them, though. What were you up to today? I know. I'm tired and grumpy at the moment, apparently. I'm not actually. Well, I might be tired, but I'm not grumpy. I'm happy to be hanging out with you all. It's just really funny that a raid happened as soon as I was about to get back into talking. Oh, let's get a shout out for you as well, Prophet. What are you up to today, though? Do a shout out. I am following you. I thought I saw you live on my follow list. Right before I was pulling up tabs. Moody old man. No! Sorry, Raiders. He gets grumpy in his old age. No, I'm not grumpy. Started playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, that sounds fun. I feel like that was the other Assassin's Creed that I had looked at. I've only played one of them. It was the pirate one. With all the sailing. I don't know what it's called. Black Flag? That sounds right. Nope, you're just Thad. Hey! I know what you're insinuating. He just wants to rant and mine in peace. I do. I really do just want to mine in peace. Don't think I've played that one. Well worth it. I probably didn't play it, like, as in detail as other people have played it. I only played it for just under 30 hours, and I finished my storyline of it. And you definitely put way more hours into it. But loved the story. I don't play a lot of story games usually, and I really enjoyed that one. It kept me hooked. Also, I have a hard time with story games. I just gotta say this, and I can't believe it's not. That's why is this paused? I don't play a lot of story games because anytime I do play a story game, the main story is always like, it's so urgent. People are gonna die, yada do, everything's gonna be death and destruction if we don't do this, and this. And it's not that way. But my mind, I get fully immersed in these games. I'm like, okay, we gotta do this right here. We gotta do this, and this. I get this taken care of. There's no waiting around. And I always finish the main storyline really fast without getting sidetracked. I just, I get right into it. You gotta do. Did I say that? Probably. I've barely checked out anything new in Minecraft. The only reason I got to play with Trial Chambers and Armadillos is because of backports and 1.20.1 mods. So you're not missing out on much, truthfully. It's funny, anytime I play an older version of Minecraft, I don't miss, I don't miss a lot of there's not a lot that I miss. There's, little features that bother me that I don't have. It's like, maybe I'm playing on an old enough version where I don't have an offhand. Yeah, my offhand. And it's that's so bothersome for me. It's just weird little stuff like that can get to me. But well worth it. I enjoyed the Black Flag Assassin's Creed. I figured I'd start a playthrough of something while I try and get the final couple followers I need for affiliate. Oh, you're close to it, guys. Come on, Prophet's close to affiliate. If you missed the link before, you can always help someone out. Maybe they'll become famous and you're in their first 50 followers. That'd be cool. Because you can't hold cookies? Probably. I use my offhand for food usually. So yeah, it bothers me when I don't have it. I can't do vanilla without QOL tweaks, mouse tweaks. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've been very tempted to get quality of life. I figured it out, Minxie. I've I've been very tempted to get some mouse and inventory tweak stuff. We went on a rant about this when we were. I think people were here. I know a few of you were here for it at least. At least I hope so. But we went on a rant about that. I did. All the different inventory things that Minecraft could. They don't need to make the inventory bigger. Like the inventory bigger, that'd be great. But there's just little things that would go a long way, and it's just those little mouse tweaks and all that. How many survival games have an auto sort button in their chest systems? All of them. Like all of them do. Minecraft, no, it's fine. Or there's so many like different like we could do this or hold down shift and do it, but control works, yeah. Double click, bring it all in one area. There's a lot of things we can do, but there's so many more that they could add to some of the mouse movements in an inventory UI system and that. It was a shot. I think it was like 3 or 4 followers out of the requirement. I just need to get through the few other easy things. Yeah, that's fair. That first 50 can be tough if you don't know a lot of other streamers and you haven't been on Twitch much. Quality of life. Yeah, it should be in normal Minecraft. I'm with you, Minxie. I apparently can live without a few of them, but not all of them. Like, why aren't we able to peek into a shulker box naturally? Like, we got people out here modding it, and they're able to do it just fine. It would take Minecraft 2 seconds to add in the next update, and it would be huge. Like, who cares if someone else has already done it? It's a quality of life thing. It's fine. It's fine, Thad. It's not like it's one of the largest selling games of all time. 2 seconds. It's like one line of code. I don't know if it'd be one line of code, but it definitely would be pretty easy. Streaming on and off for a year or so. Just took a huge break up until recently. Oof, that one's tough for getting out there. And I tell you that. One thing that can always help is being consistent. Then again, you can only ever be so consistent. Even then, it takes a while. I know when I first got going, streaming and all that, I wasn't consistent one bit. I just streamed when I had the time. But it's never getting recommended to new people via Twitch. It's never in there recommended. And I remember the day we started to notice it. I had gotten a random follow out of the blue, not from a raid or anything, just a random follow. I was like, oh my goodness. It was via a recommend page, is what they told me, the follower. I was like, we're back, guys. It took me like 2 months of consistent streams. Not every day, of course, but it was 2 months of consistent streaming. And finally was getting back on the recommended. This is crazy that it takes that long. And it's not like I'm a big streamer either. I'm far from. That's okay. Because sometimes don't want to be interrupted all the time. I just want my peacefulness, mining away. Maybe I am old. I'm not old. Oops. There we go. Ba-da-dum-bum. I was about to say, I meant, thanks, tabs. How to organize like an RL craft. Yeah, there's so many, most mod packs I feel like have a lot of those inventory and mouse tweaks. And they can go a long way. Hello there, Charlie. Welcome on in. How are you doing? This is an interesting thing I had seen somewhere. Someone had said something. Imagine playing Minecraft without any sort of mini map or coordinates. It's like, well, it would be pretty tough to navigate areas. You'd have to actually like map stuff out. You'd probably have a compass to help you just know which direction you're facing, or you just figure out the sun and that. Not too hard. Take 2 seconds. You know, an interesting thing. Most people probably wouldn't like it. Playing without any sort of coordinates or easy way to navigate. It would be very interesting to have to like really mark out things. Roads would be very helpful at that point. Landmarks. Hello there? This is probably where those creepers are at. There we go, just a little bit of lighting up here and there. Most of the cave systems in these far outer areas haven't been lit up like all the stuff in the front area. Just haven't had a reason to. I lit up all the caves in that frontal area because I was working on that creeper farm. Plus, it's something I periodically did. Ever played those PvP Minecraft servers, Bed Wars, etc.? I had at one point, long time ago now. Good few years back. But I didn't enjoy them as much as other people probably did. Never learned that speed bridging stuff. Probably could still. Just don't have a reason to. I had. Eric, Game Time with Eric used to do Hypixel Friday nights. He'd play with anyone, with his viewers and that. It's time to pivot. Just leave the mountain behind? No. I'll leave the mountain behind. Not for PvP. I don't know if people actually... Do people still stream a lot of Hypixel and all that? It's Hypixel, right? Sounds right. Do people still stream a lot of that? There used to be where you'd open up the Minecraft tab, and that's what a lot of it was. If you'll leave it behind before a price, I don't think I could. You know, it'd probably be a bit of like a relief for freedom from the build. Although I'd always think about it. Probably more than I think about it now. 100% you could. Hello, Doc. How are you doing, by the way? Kind of back now. It's raining, so I was checking for leaks. Yeah, I don't blame you. God, and it has to rain. It couldn't wait. That and the mountain are now one and the same. We're all the right place. You delete every comp. I don't think I could. That would be like putting a price on enjoyment. It'd have to be a pretty big price for me. After tax. Supposed to thunderstorm later. Well, maybe I'll just have another branch that falls down. Better now than later. No, see, that ties me down, Donk. I don't want all that. Not yet. There's adventure to be had. Although, honestly, you get a lake house in this economy, that's $1 million easy right there. I could still travel. There's a house going for sale, near my family's lake house, actually, just down the road. Thing is absolutely beautiful. What did he do in his spare time at that cozy lake house? I don't know, I'd just start up another Minecraft build if I'm being honest. I mean, you're right. I mean, for a certain price, I'd let it all go, I guess. It'd be like a bit of a relief. It would allow me to move on to different things. $5 right now? No. Build a mountain in his spare time. I don't think I could ever redo this project in survival again. It would be too much for me at that point. It'd be too much of the same again. I could easily do it in a creative world with building mods. And I probably would. Or at least some of the bigger rooms that I had planned. It's all I can afford until this room thing is over. That's fair. I'd stay in his bone. You know, I could terraform that. There's a mountain near the lake house. You see, now I'm starting to get sold. Finally start that world you've been dreaming of with a mountain the size you actually want. I know what you're on about. Don't you dare say, well... Is it wrong of me to think that this is still not big enough? For all the things I could think of to build with it. Was Hannah on Overwatch? I was trying to figure out what you were saying there. You said shoot. You said like practice range. I'm like over here thinking golf. What is Hannah doing? Thought you're still just talking about like all the different things of what the price would be for this. I don't know what the price to let this world go be. Besides, my aim has sucked for too long. There's an interesting thing. There's I haven't tried it myself, but I know there's a computer setting you can turn on where you can essentially turn your mouse into what would feel like the movement of a controller, where it glides more of. People said it helped their aim. I'm over here, I'm like, it's good enough. No thanks, right? That's what I was thinking. I was like, where my mouse glides? I like the fact it stops on a dime. Basically. Boom. I don't know. How much would you guys take for this world? I guess it's not the same. You guys don't have the same passion I have for this. One new roof, please. So 7,000. Come on, you could be a little more creative. One new house. Well, it's fun to think that way. Nobody's ever done actually offer that. Nope, I'm good with a roof. It's fair. Uchiro, Bastion, Torbjorn. Hannah usually plays healers, so I'm assuming Kiriko. That or Anna is who I would think she'd be practicing with. I actually had a really good... I don't play... my main is not healer at all. I'm more of a DPS tank. I haven't played a lot of DPS recently, though, sadly. I've just been queuing all. Usually end up as tank or healer, funny enough. I enjoy all of them. I just enjoy the variety. But I had played a game as Ana. And I was popping off as that healer. I'm telling you, I had a Hanzo 2 or 3 times he tried to jump me and kill me. I was able to sleep him, splash him with my non-healy thing, and he died in like 2 or 3 shots. It was beautiful. Happened like 2 or 3 times. And then I had someone else try and do that to me as well. There's multiple times where they tried jumping him and I was able to get away from them. attack Ana. Wow, right? They were hostile. To be fair, I was outputting a lot of healing and a decent bit of damage. Just clicking heads. What? I mean, 360 no scope. Yeah, basically. Goodbye, little tree. I feel like relatively okay with the bot horizontal movements, but putting them on a player strafe movement feels unnatural and hard to predict and hit. It is hard. And I think there's a lot of times where when you're in like a battle with someone and they're strafing back and forth, you need to take a second and just think. There'll be a lot of times where and I do it myself. It's tough to just take that second. But there'll be a lot of times where you just get into this rhythm of, I mean, you'll be strafing, they're strafing, and you're just shooting blindly, and you're just missing because you're literally aiming where they were, not where they're about to be, and you're not really thinking about it. If you take the second to think, and like, maybe they'll hit you once, but if you take that second and you line up the shot and like figure out which way they're strafing back and forth, yeah, you should. It's just it's a lot of help. But it's tough to do when you're in the moment. It's tough to just be like, okay, I gotta stop. Stop doing what I'm doing. Think about where I'm aiming. Think about where they're gonna be. And then do that. Take a second and put down your turret, and then you'll win the fight. That's sometimes the best thing you can do. Because no matter how much you try and think about where they're gonna be, for some odd reason, they're the opposite of where they were. Or where they're supposed to be. So my turret does it for you. I don't know, sometimes it's just... You just, for some odd reason, can't hit someone. And then some other times, you just hit a whole bunch of them. I'd love to say what works for me when it comes to hidden people. I truthfully don't know, because I feel like I just blindly shoot most of the time. But I'm obviously doing something. There will be moments where it's like, man, I hit every single shot. That's crazy. Now I just need to do that consistently. Take a second and put down your... okay, I read that already. I thought there was something else. Ah! Oh, I know this isn't gonna make it. Just give it a little more of a boost. How about quick? Ta-da! Widow is fun? Oof. You know, that's one thing I have never been able to pick up again. The ability to shoot a sniper on computer. I've never been able to figure it out. Mouse and keyboard. Maybe I'd be better at it now. No, I don't think so. It was fun, but most of the maps require you to be really, really good at to get good value out of her. Yeah. It sucks when you go against a good sniper. What are we doing? Oh, we're just mining away blocks at the moment. Clack, clack. Also, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're next to the box under the mountain. So far away from the fight. I know. There'll be times Lana's playing Widow and I hop onto her as spectating and it's like, this is just a different game. It's so peaceful. Talking about Marvel Rivals? What? No. Not that virus of a game. It's not an actual virus. We don't play that around here. That's a silly game. We're talking about Overwatch, the superior, original one. I should have switched off Ryan when she picked Widow the last night. I know what game you're talking about. It's like, overall, we did fine as a team, but we just still lost. Or at least you were doing good. I think I was playing Juno. I know, I remember it. I was having fun with Juno, too. Hadn't played her until last night. You did all you could as a tank. We can blame Lana. Lana's the downfall of us. Why is this soft one? That's funny. Yeah, we'll still just do two. That was okay. Probably with Ryan is when things don't go well. Temptation to try and do more, and that usually just makes things worse. It's tough. It can be tough with Ryan. I know what you mean. It's like, man, the enemies aren't getting near me for me to do anything. I'm just sitting over here holding the shield on the point, and nothing's going on. Nobody's coming near me. I'm just gonna, you know, peek my head into the enemy group and see what happens. Gets walled off, dies. Well, that won't happen twice. Do it again. Dang. Won't happen 3 times. Well, she broke, even faster that time. Better charge-ins and start swinging. Yep. It's an interesting thing when you play Reinhardt because he's all melee damage, basically. He can be good though. I enjoy playing him as a tank. Something satisfying about whacking people with a hammer. I have to repair our tools soon. Haven't done that in a while. They're both about halfway through. My OG favorite, but most maps is not a efficient option now. Yeah, I started to notice that as well. I'm really liking Ramatra. I'm really enjoying that one. It feels similar to Reinhardt when you go into the punch-in mode. And it has a shield you can deploy. Fun. Zarya is fun to play after I finally learned her a bit more. She can be very powerful. I don't know how to play Winston. I see some people do absolutely amazing playing as Winston. I don't understand it, apparently. Not enough playtime. Where's Miley to be doing my hydrates? I haven't hydrated recently. Or anyone. Bells used to keep me well hydrated too. They've been busy. That's not what I asked for. You know, cookies are something. I don't have any spare on me at the moment. I'll keep you fed. Oh, you're so generous. We have not made much progress through all the cookies. If anyone wanted, I'm pretty sure I have not gotten much of what I've done today saved on this replay file. Been doing more TikToks and YouTube Shorts. Been trying to do at least one a week, and I've been able to do that for quite a few weeks actually now. Probably for a couple months. Cookies. That's why we're here. This is the stack tabs redeemed, and then we'll grab 2 more just to fill it in case any more do. I got those, and then... Oh, there's a chest somewhere. Is it this chest? Yeah, these are all the ones that I still have to eat. So, you know, little progress has been made. We've been doing mostly terraforming on the mountain for a while, so I don't burn through cookies fast doing that. I'm surprised you're not streaming tonight, Towns. I thought you were for some odd reason. Am I just like, no, you're not. Okay. This mistaken memory. Well, it's good to have you around in chat. Okay, I crave real match violence. No more training. Time to put your skills to the test, Hannah. I'm on my way. I gained exactly 0 skill. That can't be true now. I bet there's some custom games out there that actually have like aim training. Maybe not. I don't know what all you can do with the custom games. I've been impressed with what people have done though. Go get them, Hannah. Elijah, I know Elijah said he was gonna want to play at some point tonight. I'm busy here, streaming, mining away. Dunk and Elijah playing the other day. Yeah, we got the Canadians to give it another try. And Lara is a natural-born healer. Bad dream to dream, something like that. I don't know what you really mean by that. I have not mountain ranges. Log cabins, morning coffee, and fresh baked cookies. And that morning summertime. There's something about it. There's mildew on the grass still. There's a little breeze. The sun is just peeking over the hills. I guess mountain in this case. I grew up, sorry, I was holding down E and not looking at my screen. Yeah, sorry, now I'm tired. Grew up in a valley. Hills all around me. So the sun was always coming up over the hills. I was pretty close. We just added some extra letters.
Thad loves those old moldy trees. Make him feel younger again.
They make me feel I do enjoy a good morning, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, and the sound of my birdie. I always forget my bird name. It's like a black-capped chickadee or something. I'm probably way off. Don't take that to heart. Yeah, there's a bird that I really like. Always hear it in the morning. That's a real bird? Ha! It's probably that then. A black-capped chickadee. That sounds right. Anna always likes the morning doves. Those are fun too. You know, a bird is fun and very annoying. Can be very annoying, but very fun. There's a whippoorwill. So it's the sound they make, a whippoorwill. Not a cuckoo bird. Hope you all enjoyed stream. I don't know. I always feel bad when I cancel and I come back and I'm still tired. You guys get me at the end of my day. No other choices. It's great when you ramble on. I hope so. I don't know why you're listening. It's funny if you knew me, I don't talk too much. I'm usually a much more quiet person. You can get me going if we're doing something, playing some sort of game or that. I'm usually, I just enjoy what's going on. Don't need to say much. So it's funny that I'm over here streaming. I'll just sometimes just keep rambling and rambling. Great. You bash Lord of the Rings, you could really get them going. That is true. Nowadays, if any of my friends are bashing Lord of the Rings, I know they're doing it on purpose. No, what you guys gotta do now is say, like, an incorrect fact. Not even a fact, just be incorrect about something, just subtly incorrect. So, like when Frodo and Pippin took the ring to Mordor, it was Frodo and Sam. Unless you're talking about when they first left. But they're going to Bree at that point, and then Rivendell. Pippin wasn't there after the rest of it. Although, then, once they form the Fellowship, I guess they are technically going to Mordor. Then they split. And Pippin and Merry get taken, and then after that, no longer there. Then it's Frodo, Sam, and the little Smeagol guy. Oh man, that's a tree. Treebeard. I love some of the passages with Treebeard in the book. It's so fun reading those. I just enjoy anything that's not in the movies, because you just get to learn more. Oh, it was Birchbeard. It's not Birchbeard. He's not even a birch tree. You did this on purpose, didn't you? When you read them, do you use his movie voice? Oh, absolutely. Like his slow talking. Absolutely how I hear it. Don't be hasty. Do you know? Wait, how I'm assuming I read that right. What kind of tree is he then? Just an oak tree, I thought. A very old tree, that's all that matters. It's funny though, if I am reading it, I probably don't get like, I probably like think of the voices, but his voice, absolutely, it's like you're really high up and don't be hasty. Yeah, like the boom in whilst you're reading it, it's it's an easy voice to just like think of. Has anyone heard the audiobook that Andy Serkins read? I think Jesse has. I haven't heard it myself. I've heard good things. I'm kind of tempted to listen to his reading of it. Are you just reading in your own voice, slow old voice? No. I don't know who that guy. He's the voice actor for Smeagol. I'm pretty sure it's Andy Serkins. I might be wrong. I was right. Perfect. Phew. Gollum slash Smeagol, yeah. And he did the reading of the books as well. I've heard good things. I'm kind of tempted. And he has an Audible account and gets those credits. Aw, darn it. Clark ruined your joke. Good job, D. Clark. Apologies, Tabs. I take it back. Nope, it's fine. It was probably gonna be something around the lines. I don't know who Smeagol is. Or who's Smeagol? Is that the person that played the wizard? Is that the wizard or something around those lines? We got a game night next week. People wanted it. And I was gonna ask if you heard about one voiced by Gollum. That's pretty good too. I wouldn't have thought that way. But we got a game night next week if people are interested. I know at the moment there's only a few people that have said they're interested. Or at least marked themselves as interested. Next week! I don't know the game yet, since there's not a lot of people that seem like they're gonna be around. So it's kind of hard to choose one. So it'd be great to know who's actually available. It's your birthday? I know it's your birthday. Saw it on my calendar coming up. Did I have Amy over? Perfect, you both can join us for game night. I'm surprised you're not streaming it. Not streaming on your birthday? That's fair. Enjoy the day. Right? Lana's probably working. She's been scheduling the days I choose game night. Hi, Lana. How are you doing? Spending it with Amy? Sounds lovely. I know you two have been playing a lot of games on stream together. I'm sorry. I know. It's okay. Lana will change her schedule if game night is Overwatch. That's true. I could convince D. Clark to install Overwatch if it's the game night game. It's already free, so I know it's within your spending budget. Or Baldur's Gate. That would be a fun one, actually. Anna's been addicted to Overwatch, so I never got around to playing any Baldur's Gate recently. Be honest, you choose the dates after I schedule myself. I know. I'm messing with you. I don't know. It's been bad luck apparently. He's like it's been back-to-back ones where it's Lana's scheduled this happens to follow on the days that I do choose game night, and we've had back-to-back months where it's 2 game nights in the month, and every single one of them, Lana scheduled a work day. Oh, there was something I needed to do here. I literally picked the 3 Fridays I worked and skipped the one I didn't. I had plans already. It's because of me. I'm getting too good. It's hard to kill. I know, it must be. Lana's avoiding you, D. Clark. That's what I was gonna do. I need to set up a beacon. There's a beacon around me that doesn't have haste. Or am I like, oh no, yeah, it's this guy. This guy needs haste. And this one. Oh, I know what. It's those ones have haste. I'm right in the weird middle ground. But not to worry, we have loads of beacons. I can be willy-nilly with them again. You may laugh out loud. It just took me a second to figure out what the heck you even meant by that, D. Clark. That once I finally figured out what you meant, it just didn't hit the same. It's like, it's because of me. I'm getting too good. It's harder to kill me. And I'm over here, I'm like, what is D. Clark on about? Like, without any context. All of it went out my brain. The context that I had for that you were talking about. And I'm over here, I don't know what you're on about. And it finally clicked. Same, Lana. I mean, I would not stop either of you if you put your schedules in the adult game night thing. Be like, I'm busy these days. Because I'd probably take it into account. Because I usually schedule all of my stuff like the month before. Like right near the end of a month, right before a month begins. That makes sense. I schedule it all around the same time. And game night is the last thing I put together just because it's easy to just throw on any day. It's harder to schedule with actual with other people. Work schedule Discord channel. No, we can't do that. There'd be some people would be like, I don't have a life. I'm free all the time. Yeah, like Thad. I'm not free all the time, though. I just have a lot of time that I put towards gaming. And it's one of my favorite hobbies. It is my favorite hobby. Unless it's summertime. I spend probably much more time outside than I do at my computer. Unless it's the hot, humid part of summer. Ding, 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 that's me, no life. I wasn't even call anyone out. You have a life? Are you kidding? You're always going somewhere on Fridays. You go and get dinner with someone. I don't know what the rest of your days are like. Not with his holes in his roof. Yeah, he's going nowhere at the moment. One day a week does not it's better than some. We're visiting some of my family last week, and me and Hannah. And they're like, so what have you guys been up to? You know, you guys get out much? And both me and Hannah are like, no, we don't really go anywhere, like out to eat or anything. It's been like winter. So we don't really get around there. We've been home a lot. Had a lot of stream things going on at the beginning of the year here too. Mm. It's such an aesthetic game, D. Clark, Tiny Glade. I've seen they've done some pretty big updates since the last time I messed around with it. It's slowly calling my name just to mess around with it. And I spent a few hours on it one day and had fun with it. I wonder if she actually sent a screenshot of it. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah, she did. She built a fun little castle manor thing. Music alone is so nice, right? Very peaceful game. D. Clark's over here. I gotta draw this attention away from my social life. Such a great game. I'm not ashamed of my non-social life. You shouldn't be. I don't go out much. Think of it this way. Me and Hannah only met because of a Minecraft server and Twitch. no reason to go out. I do find it funny. Most of the people I used to play Minecraft with no longer play the game as much. I'll come back to it from time to time, but it's outliving them all on the game. One more. Oh, you have another building in the shot. Another two. And so many flowers. What a beautiful game. There are a bunch in the little village. Ah, okay. Made a nice little village. I like it. Yeah, there was something new. I don't know if they've added it just yet to Tiny Glade, but I know they said they were increasing the height at which you could build and the depth at which you could build. The biggest thing I want out of Tiny Glade, I just want a huge building area. I feel like I'm so limited with the space I have. At least when I had played it. You know me, though. I think big. Still not a large building area? Yeah. Just one of those small things that... And I'm curious what their thought process behind it. My assumption would be is just that if they allowed a bigger area, the game could get very laggy and buggy. But I say you'll just let the person... just let the person keep going until their computer starts to not handle it any better. Maybe put up, I don't know, have a warning. It's the highest I could make a hill and a mountain. I mean, that feels a lot bigger, though. I don't know. Maybe it hasn't been added yet. I remember just reading about it, though. When I had been keeping an eye on the game before it was released, I was on I would get emails about it. I think I still get them. So I may have just read it. That's an upcoming feature. Tried to put a path on the hill. Kind of worked. Just a great little game to pass some time. Oh, absolutely. They'll never add any sort of objectives to the game. That's like one of their big things. They're like, there's not going to be an objective. It's just a peaceful building game. I'm like, what a mindset. Because Just to go into it knowing it's like one of the big reasons so many games have all sorts of different quests and that is just to keep people playing. I still just love building in Minecraft the most, I think. Such an expansive game. Become so expansive over the years. It's funny. I love survival games. I've played a lot of them now. And I'll always come back to like one of the biggest things that doesn't keep me in the game. It's just it doesn't have as much ability to do. Doesn't have as much freedom to build what I want. It's like, you know, if this was Minecraft, be able to do this, this, and this. I always feel like one of my most ideal games would be like a survival aspect, building aspect, build up like a town and all that into an army or a kingdom, and go and fight other kingdoms and take over land slowly. I feel like I'd always enjoy something like that. But it would be so expansive and it would have to take like a bunch of time to actually get anywhere. Most of the time people don't like games that can... where you have to put in loads of hours to grind. So it'd have to be some way enjoyable. A lot of people that enjoy the Minecraft grind. I don't know. Maybe we've just gotten used to it over time. That's a big area than I thought I would have to flatten. I still underestimate just how much time it can take just to remove blocks. Even if it is only a few levels. Come on, Shovel. You gotta be close. Ah. Guess it wasn't that close. Now I know it's on its last legs here. I want to get both my tools ready. Swap them out at the same time. There we go. I think at the end of the day, I just enjoy just about any survival game. It's fun playing new games and learning all sorts of new things within a new game. It's very addicting at first. The unknown. Other times it's fun just to play a game you already know. See, like right now, a magnet would be great. I'm gonna forever be on that tangent until we get the enchant or item that is like acts like a magnet and picks up blocks for you. Like an allay? Yeah! But allays suck. Have you tried those? No. I haven't. They kinda suck. I would need like 5 of them. I don't have any in my world. I'd go and try it. Otherwise. Has anyone actually tried that? I've never seen anyone do it. You get like 5, like you get a whole bunch of allays around you that pick up the common block. cool idea in theory. Then you use it, and then you like move too far away from the lay, and they don't come back to you. Plus, I thought you had to activate a note block or something for them to pick stuff up. I think no blocks gets them to drop it off. Yeah, but they can't carry an infinite amount. Even then, it wouldn't work right. Because I'd still have to use a note block. Be interesting. I mean, you could like, it would take a lot of setup, but you could have it where it like drops all of them off into an auto sorter right away. But even then, you'd have to like have this sort of expandable note block thingy that keeps bringing them back to the sorter. Over a large area, it just wouldn't be worth it. It's a magnet enchant. Good idea. I haven't messed with the lays much at all, to be honest. I've seen a few people use them. Very interesting. I haven't used them for anything. I'm kind of stubborn. I don't... I like things that don't break ever. Which makes sense. Why would you want something to break, right? But I would prefer to make something where I never have to fix it. Usually. It's like I'll see people use flying machines for sugarcane farms, and I'd be like, but there's such a high chance of that breaking. If you unload the chunks. So I usually never use flying machines for farms. Yeah, they get jammed sometimes. They do. Very cool, but bothersome indeed. Hello, Selena. How are you doing? Still fun to make? Oh, absolutely. Remember when I saw one of my first ones? It was really cool idea. Watching basketball, so I'll be lurking. That's fair. Not as depressed as yesterday, so yay. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Nobody likes being depressed, I hope. Be interesting. We're just doing some mining here at the moment. We're under the mountain next to the big box. Flattening more ground. Making good progress. We actually took out a big chunk here. Oh, that's good. What did we learn, Solana? To take meds. Yeah, there's probably a reason people have them. I'm no doctor, though, so I usually try not to tell people what to do during that stuff. I tell people to listen to those that probably know more when it comes to that stuff. Don't wean meds on the willy-nilly. No. I'm glad you're feeling better today, though. Oh! Yeah, this is where Hannah collected dirt at one point. Yeah, right down here. Back when this used to be on a server. We were doing something and I was running out of dirt. It was right around this area. Yeah. It's all weirdly terrifying. I haven't touched it. Still torches, my goodness. Can't believe those didn't get replaced. Come on, Dad. Plus, today's like your Friday, Selena. Since you don't work on Fridays, so it's already your weekend. But you enjoy your lurk. I don't want to pull you out of it. But TikToks have actually started doing a little bit better now again. They weren't doing too good after I had taken a long break from uploading any. I was impressed. I mean, started doing good again. My YouTube short, my YouTube short today even, or yesterday, did pretty good. YouTube shorts usually do, pretty good. This last one, I was on the algorithm a bit longer. It's a funny thing. The algorithms between TikTok and YouTube are vastly different. YouTube, you get like a whole bunch of them all at once, like a whole bunch of views all at once. You'll get recommended or thrown on people's For You pages a lot more. But it all happens at once. And then it just dies off. It won't recommend you anymore after that. You get like a few hours on one day. And then for some odd reason, maybe the next day at roughly around the same time, it'll happen again for a few hours. It's like done. You won't get another view after that. Unless it's someone that like is already following you. TikTok, on the other hand, it's very gradual. You'll keep getting views on videos for a long time. Which is interesting. Usually first day is when it does the best, and then it dies off. But you'll still get gradual trickle here and there. So they're just so different. What was it? I think it was on TikTok. Someone was like, "All right, now fill it in, fill the mountain in," is what they were insinuating. I was like, "Well, I do plan to, but not the way you're thinking. There's gonna be a Dwarven Kingdom." They never responded. Most of the time, I'll just have people be like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. You're doing that by hand? In survival? What? Yeah. Slowly but surely. Funny thing about it all is that my TikToks and all that is like a year behind of what present day is. But anywho, anyone else up to anything fun in Minecraft recently? There's a little bit there where there was a bunch of you, or there was a group of you all that were playing Minecraft and doing the building stuff. I always like hearing about that. I always understand people need their breaks. I guess. Oh, get back here. Just started working on a custom skin. This is a pain. Oh. I am sorry. Yep. I've never done that myself for a reason. I don't think I've made your statue yet either, D. Clark. One thing I'm good at in Minecraft is mining. Hey, that's okay. Mining is a lot of it sometimes. I'm sure you've made some good builds there. Do you go by Uni or Profit? Or is it more just one? Uni Profit? Just curious. I'm sure you've made some good builds. Everyone can build a house. Either is fine. No, that's not what I want to hear. Because I'll end up choosing the one you don't like. It sounds fine. Hey, you're working on a custom skin. You do a lot of mining. Hang on. Let me see if I can hop on a server. Might have a half-decent build on. Is it half-decent because it's not finished? I think my biggest tip to anyone that says they're not that good at building, they just need to give their build more time and patience. The more time you put into any build, the better it should be getting. I mean, there's a certain point where it's like, okay, you've added too much. But usually I see a lot of people just stop working on their build because they're like, it's good enough. Well, come on now. It doesn't have to be good enough. You could keep working on it. Or at least come back to it at some point. Even add small stuff like, you're like, oh, it would look better if it had this and this. It's like, well, then do this and this. Add those flowers. Add a tree. Because those little things right there, oh, boy, do they add up. Just, that's probably one of my biggest tips to anyone that ever feels like they're not good at building. It takes time. It takes so much time to get something that really feels good and looks good. And practice. I think, especially over the last few years, there's quite a few builds. It's definitely its own art style, building in Minecraft. My issue is I don't have the patience to wait that long. It's fair. You gotta be a patient person with building. I don't know. There's a lot that can go into building. I definitely don't know it all. There's probably isn't a single person that does, or would say they do. But I do think patience is big. It's key. Oops. Not throwing your tools on the ground. Ah, just trying to eat. David! Hello there! I was actually just thinking of you. I was just asking if people had been playing Minecraft or what they were building in it. I was curious about your world. But how are you doing? I'm filling up my village. What you filling it up with? With villagers? With decoration? Doing pretty good. I just took a nap. A nap sounds lovely. Now I'm gonna end stream where it's too late for me to take a nap. But it sounds lovely. My eyes are tired. I am tired. But I'm doing alright. Doing well overall. We're just doing some mining today, flattening some area over here under the mountain. And slowly flattening everything under the mountain and over here at the moment today. We're almost done with it all. Made loads of great progress. I want to finish this chunk here, and then I'll be wrapping stuff up. So don't worry if you're like, Thad, if you're so tired, just you don't have to keep streaming. It's okay. I know, but I also do want to just play Minecraft. I haven't ever realized how many materials you need for this project. My project? I have a head and body so far, now the rest. Mine? Oh yeah. We've used a lot of stone. 1.3 million stone used. We've used 91,000 grass. Another 8,000 dirt. Fun one is stone bricks as well. That's infested. Here we go. 38,000 stone bricks. That one's up there. Cobblestone's probably... it's not that far up there. Yeah. The flattening the ground here helps gather the materials for the build, and then also, at some point, we are building that Dwarven Kingdom. And it gives me a blank canvas to work with, so... two things getting done at the same time. One of those funny things. It's a common question. People be like, how did you get all of that stone? I'm like, I mined it. I just mined for it, and I keep all the blocks I usually mine. And it just sort of happened over time. 1.3 million stone, but yeah. it's a casual amount of stone. I mean, we've mined 2.4 million. Something like, yeah, it's light work. It's not. It's a lot of blocks. Many blocks have been used over the years now. I think one of my more crazier stats, at least I think it is. Here, let's go to these tools. Tools alert. No, netherite probably is. If we go to our common tools, pickaxe 3.7 million uses, shovel 1.1 million. Our netherite hoe 100,000. That's crazy. Most of that is me gathering leaves for projects down the road. 78,000 on my axe. And my diamond tools aren't going to be any. Figured out how to use schematics and replace my tower for the river gate. Oh, there you go. It's a great building tool. I love the fact that we have something like that. But it can be very dangerous for people that don't play Minecraft all the time, or even for people that do. Just it takes a certain element out of building. And it's more just printing. That can be very helpful if you don't play it, don't have a lot of time to play. I love it. Helps me a bunch with saving me time. Can't get my screen recording software to work for me. Oh no! I try and help, but I don't have any screen recording software. I got Streamlabs. I can use that, but I never record my screen usually. Live stream it. Rivergate, though. That sounds really cool, David. Love to see it. My build is so spread for me to use a reasonable amount of screenshots on. I feel that as well. It's impossible for me to get the mountain in one view. And even if I do get like a screenshot that gets like a good feel of gets a feel of the size of it, even then the screenshot just does not do it justice. Tough even for even video doesn't do it full justice. And I've had Hannah actually like she's like walked around on one of my creative worlds once and she's like, wow. Yeah, you really just don't get the feel of this until you're actually walking around it. I wanted to branch out, making another base in a different biome. There you go. Then you could make a pathway to that other base. I like pathways. It connects worlds. They can also be a little time consuming. That's just most stuff in this game though. Oops. I still think one of my favorite biomes is just simply a plains biome. I like the grass color in it. It's a easy canvas to work with. So overall, it's just simple. Nowadays, I feel like plains biomes are a little more hilly too. I don't see a lot of the new generation in this world, but I feel like they're a little more hilly than when I do play on worlds in new generation. What am I digging for? Oh, we're just flattening ground under our mountain at the moment. And hello there, TM. Hope you're doing well. I'll give you a little fly up here. Oh, thank you for the follow as well there, TM. I really appreciate it. Hope all is well. But, give you a quick view here. At the moment, we're under the mountain we've been building, and we're just flattening the ground all under it to give myself a blank canvas to work with. As you can see, all this ground has been getting flattened for a while. And we're still working on the mountain itself, terraforming it up. I'll take you to the front here as a quick view, just to get the feel for it. Looks cool. Thank you there. Appreciate it. Here we are at the front. Wow, that is a peek from the other side. I hadn't seen that before. That's cool. You know, lots of stone at the moment. long has it taken me to do all this? We've been working on this project for just over 4 years now. At least from once we started it. But the mountain is here to house a dwarven kingdom. I haven't said that just yet. Got the entryway here. Gotta get a feel for it all. Got one of the rooms over here in the big box that you probably saw earlier. Big pillared hall. Still working on this room, of course. Everything's a work in progress. But you know, you get the feel. Never stay that focused on a project for this long. You wouldn't be the only person, Prophet, Uni Prophet. There's a lot of people that say that. I don't know. We just keep working on it bit by bit. Like, yeah, we got other stuff going on as well. Like, we've been terraforming these hills over here. Custom hills. They'll eventually expand all the way out that way. All this stuff is just like the mountain floating. Got these hills here. We moved this river. It used to... There was a river roughly around there, but moved it a bit. And changed the size of it. It was an old river. It's not as big as the new ones are. I got a port city going on over here. A medieval port city. A few houses. Got the actual port. As I said, everything's a work in progress. I do expand, like, I do take my, I don't know, I do other things from here and there. Because every once in a while I do just want to build a house. You know, we go and build a house. Have fun with it all. These houses take a long time too. Like, there's probably per house is like 12 hours of work, or at least near that. Just with all the interior and all that. It's not the only house with an interior. Yeah, more than one. Also, it's not everything's all finished. There is an empty interior. But there's the only one that's not done. Even that house has an interior. It's just a simple one. One room. Oh, we just do it bit by bit, though, in this world. I love it. I really do. I have so much fun in this world. I'd say it's been worth it. Breed a dog with a red collar and a blue collar, and I will follow. I'm alright. I don't got any dogs near me. I appreciate the offer. Nah, if I'm gonna get someone to follow me, I'd hope they just follow me because they enjoy the content. How you doing there, what is that? Feelies? Am I saying that right? Hope you're doing well. What's the lightning torch for? The lightning torch? Oof, TM, you're gonna have to help me there. We follow Grand Thaddy for his old man's wisdom. I'm not that old, Dan. You make a dog with a pink collar or change my name color? No, you're not. Not allowed. But the lightning torch 4, please give me some better explanation what that is, TM. Because I'd love to explain what you're asking about. You're talking about these beams of light? Those are beacons. It gives me effects to make me do stuff faster. At the moment I have a speed 2 effect. There's a few of them that also give me haste that allow me to insta-mine blocks. Lightning torch. The lighting torch? Not lightning. The other one was lightning. On the top of the mountain? I know what you're talking about. I'll take you back up there. We just finished what I wanted here. I know what you're talking about. I wasn't gonna draw attention to it. It was our anniversary. We celebrate each year the anniversary of the mountain comes around. We've had 4 years of it now. And we just started a tradition on the first anniversary date of throwing a cake at the topmost point of the mountain at that time. And this was the 4-year anniversary one. We got another one over there. Is the 3-year. This is higher, not by many. 3 years there, 2-year is going to be right down there. It's an anniversary tradition that we've been doing. Two years. And then our first year is over here. I have no idea how to spell lightning, apparently. That still looks wrong to me. It's okay. 1 year. Just a little tradition. But anywho, I'm sorry there, Dan and Giz, but just finished up what I wanted to get done for today, and I've been kind of tired. We spent the day simply just flattening ground. We did some mining. You've been here lurking? Oh, thank you for the lurk. That's amazing to hear. I never know who's lurking, so I appreciate anyone that does. It's very appreciated. So we just flatten this area. A good chunk of what was left, though, is almost done. I got a bit here. Most of that shouldn't take terribly long. This is the last few layers as well. This is good. Good. Then we'll have to get to draining water. I really don't want to drain water. But anywho. It's been an absolutely lovely stream. When's the next time you're going to build? I'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. If I use torches, it wouldn't be terribly bad, Dan, but it adds up. We switched to shroom lights at around, like, that. I can check. I can check how many I've broken. Doesn't help too much. Apparently never broken them. Mind. We switched to shroom lights right around that 5,000 mark of torches. And at that point, I think once I got through and removed the majority of these, it brought back a good 10-15 frames. So it added up within our area. And at that point, like, we had loads of them just, like, underground as well. Thought I saw a creeper. I think it was just one of those flowers. We still have loads here. I never got around to these. But But back then, even before that, we switched to Shroomlights also when they changed how lighting worked, I think. Or it happened periodically, where lighting only needed to be level 1 and brighter to not spawn mobs. Before that, you'd have to have torches so close to one another. But it's not like a crazy big thing. Like, most people aren't going to run into an issue with using torches. It did add up for me because it was this stuff was layered on top of one another, and there was a couple thousand torches just in this vicinity of my chunks. Yeah. Switch to Shroomlights. Definitely glad I did. Plus, it's just easier. They never get washed away. What am I building down there? I don't know where down there is, but quarry there. That's a ravine we didn't terraform up. We're just talking about what's under this general ground. Nothing probably. At the moment, no plans. Under the mountain, Dwarven Kingdom. But inside the mountain, where you just dug out. Oh, it'll be a Dwarven Kingdom, TM. I showed you around. The Pillared Hall was one of the builds that I had started for it. There'll be a lot of architecture that's similar to this. Not everything's planned out just yet. We plan it out as we go. But anywho, it's been an absolutely lovely stream. Let's find someone to raid, huh? My goodness, there's not too many people live. Well, that explains why so many people are here. Skylar the Grape, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Kim is live. What's Kim up to? We haven't said hi to Kim in a while. Something Skyblock. Oh, Kim, your title has confused me officially. Kim is an absolutely lovely streamer, though. Definitely worth the follow. If you don't know them already. But it looks like they're playing Skyblock. I'm reading out Lige, I'm sorry. But hello, I hope you're doing well. You can join us for the raid. We're raiding over to a lovely streamer. Definitely worth the follow if you don't already know them. Bye! I do appreciate everyone that's been hanging out with me. I appreciate the raids. I'm sorry, Uniprofit. You were the final raid that I had gotten, and it was the final straw of like, come on, I just wanna ramble and not get interrupted. I do appreciate each and every one of the raids, though. I know Uniprofit raided us, Triple H, and I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the first raid of the night. Armor Blue. Thank you, you three. I really appreciate it. And any follows. Been lurking. Thanks for the stream. Of course, Kay. I'm glad you enjoyed your lurk. Hey, final one can be the best one. Exactly. Best for last. Have a good night. Yes. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their evening. I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of their evening with me. But I'll be live again tomorrow. 5 p.m. Central start time. I'll probably start early. I've been starting early here for the last few, so maybe start a little early. But 5 p.m. Central start time. Y'all have a good rest of the night. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.